Alright guys, bringing you back with yet another NAMI video. We have another top 32 NAMI with Usopp running in it. So everything's pretty much the same except for the Apis and the Usopp. I didn't have a chance, as you'll find out in the video, to actually have the right time to use the Usopp. But it's valid for being in there. When you look at it, it's a rush. You'll attach minimum 1 Don when this character deals damage to your opponent's life. You may trash 7 cards at the top of your deck. So if you're only needing 7 cards left to trash of your deck, and you've got a clear win if you drop this card and is put all the Don under it, do it. So definitely a good endgame card in my opinion. Definitely, you wouldn't really need any more than at least 1. As obviously NAMI, she mills the deck. We all know what Kai does, draw 2, trash 2. Boodle has been a really good addition in the NAMI deck. Even with my build, my personal build, it is actually really viable to trash a top card as well with the blocker. Because also a lot of the times people are KOing that blocker. Well, you didn't need to block it and you just trash a card anyway, so it works. Apis, I had Apis in one of my old builds. It's actually not too bad, especially if you don't have any event cards in hand. You can search an East Blue type, so not even event, it can be a character. So yeah, that's quite a bit of the deck it can search. Margaret's really good for drawing a card on play. NAMI, as you would know, against black, you probably don't want to be playing this on the board. It's going to get KO'd. But when attacking, look at the top 5 cards of your deck and reveal up to 1 blue event card, put it to your hand, and the rest to the bottom of the deck in any order. So it's a very good card. Everyone knows what Desert Sparta is. Run 4 of them, which you don't want to run. You want 4 deserts because you can look at the top 3. You can either stack the top 3 or put them to the bottom and stack the last 3. This is just purely in there for the trigger, the draw 2 cards. Definitely good trigger, but we do use it in line with Gum Giant Gavel. 4 of the Usopp rubber bands. It's a 2k counter, and you trash a card from the top of the deck. And it also has a trigger. Draw 1, trash 1 from the top of the deck. So does Desert Sparta. Draw 2, trash 1 from your hand. So you draw 2, then trash 1 you don't want. So we've got Gum Giant Gavel. You may trash 1 card from your hand up to one of your leaders gains 4,000 power during this battle and trash 2 from the top of your deck, which is really good. Its trigger is return up to one of your characters, one character with a 4 cost or less to its owner's hand, which is really good, especially if you trigger it and you know there's a couple more attacks coming at you and you know you can't save those attacks, or you save yourself from those attacks, or maybe at least knocking 1 back is going to help you that little bit. Use the trigger. We've got Sanji's Pilaf, one of the best cards. I reckon this card's great. It's a 3 cost, draw 2 cards. It's really good on the trigger. I love getting this on trigger. Activate main, draw 2 cards. Thank you. White Snake's absolutely really good. Can change the board state real quick, especially if people have loaded a lot of Don on certain cards, or characters I should say. This will make your NAMI a 6k for the turn, and you can pile more on top if you have them in hand, which really helps. So it's up to one of your leaders' characters gains 1,000 and then draw a card. The trigger, I don't really use the trigger. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, then place them in any order, top or bottom of your deck. Snake Dance is actually pretty good. Give up to one of your leaders or characters 4,000 power during this battle, then return up to one of your characters to its owner's hand. So I always try and return Kaya to reuse Kaya out again. The trigger is you may return one of your characters to its owner's hand, Kaya or whatever's on field, and up to one of your opponent's cost 5 or lower characters to the owner's hand. So you can return one to make them return one, which actually is pretty good. And then finally, Love Mellow, Love Beam. You always got to make sure you got 4 cards in hand. You're using Love Mellow, that's now 3 cards. So you want to make sure when you're going to use this, 4 cards in hand at max. Play that out. You're down to 3, you can draw a card. So the ability is your leader or up to one of your characters gains 4,000 power during this battle, and then draw 1 card if you have 3 or less cards in your hand. So you don't really want to be wasting that disc to save yourself. You want that extra draw. You need every extra draw with NAMI. So that's enough of the deck profile. I actually think this is really good, and we're going to jump across to some gameplay. Alright, let's go up against Rob Lucci. We'll keep. So pretty much, don't even bother playing your Search and Army against black, because it's just going to get KO'd straight off the bat. Alright. We'll just keep it like that for now. So anything you're going to play to board, you want instant value off, like Margaret blocker. You draw straight away. But yeah, so definitely not NAMI at the moment, the Searcher one. And that's the thing, you got to know your matchups into stuff. I haven't played against, as I said, I haven't played against Rob Lucci for a while. May as well just do that. I suppose it kind of worked in my favour. Depending on what they're going to do now, because I've only got one done up. So we're at 34 cards, turn 3. I like to try and keep track of how many cards I'm at by turn 5, because sometimes I'm still that little bit over 30 cards, sometimes I'm under that 30. Alright. And get rid of that, hopefully. Drop that out. And then turn. So we're at 29 cards by turn 4. The Sanji's PLF does help, but it's way better in life. Now I've kind of got myself set up a little bit more. Got a few cards in hand. Definitely helps. See what they do here. See if they can trash it instead of KOing it. But if they KO, it's another card off the top of my deck. What you gonna do? Oh, I trashed a Sanji, so that's 3 Sanjis I've seen now. Probably should have blocked. But that's okay, they're probably going to play out Brook. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so helped a little bit. We can draw off that, draw off that. We're at 24 cards by turn 6. Is not too bad at all. That's fine, because I trash a card anyway. That's one less card in the deck. Minus is 3, but it's at a 2. I'll use it again before you do something else with it. $22 cards in the deck now. 4 life. Hand size not too bad. So if I go draw, draw, trash, draw. 17 cards left. And they can't attack me because I'm at 7k. Thanks to White Snake. $11 cards. 9 cards, 4 life. 2 Don standing, so there is going to be some attacks. That was actually a pretty good turn. $10. $11? Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's wing it. Let's see if we can get this. Okay. That wasn't a trigger. That is so amazing. Oh, 2 cards left. We've got it. We've got it. And this is how NAMI just steals it. There we go. Rob Lucci. They left straight away too. No GG. GG to whoever you are out there. But yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to smash the like button, comment down below what you think, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.